Good morning, everybody. Sorry, it's been a little bit. I got that nasty cold that was going around. It wasn't really that bad for me. I just got stuffy and congested and stuff. And my voice was really bad, so it wasn't going to be easy to make any videos. So I took a break from making videos for a week or so till I got over it. I'm still a little stuffy. Yes, it's possible to get sick when you're carnivore. I know. I'm supposed to be superhuman, but I did catch the cold. Keep in mind, I work in New York City subway systems. I pass millions of people. Sometimes I'm on a train with hundreds of people in a car packed in like sardines. So I am hyper exposed to every element that's out there as far as viruses and colds and stuff like that. So if I get sick one time a year, trust me when I tell you, I'm doing better than most people. So that being said, that's not what today's about. I am going to try something that I saw actually on Carnivore Ray that I thought looked incredible. I did like a test run yesterday. Not really what he did, but my own little version. It's more of actually what Homestead How does. He calls it Power Breakfast. I put a little smoked bacon in with my chopped meat and some eggs, and it was friggin' delicious. And I'm not a big fan of this whole bacon craze of wrapping bacon and putting bacon on this and putting bacon on that. I kind of steer clear of that stuff. I like things to taste like itself and then bring flavors together. You know, I want the bacon to taste like bacon, the meat tastes like meat, the eggs taste like eggs. You bring it together and you have 3 different flavors. But for whatever reason, this with the applewood smoked bacon that I used was incredible. I ate way more than I probably should have, and probably took in a little more fat than I should have, and I recognized that when I was in the bathroom later, but it was delicious. So I'm going to try it the way Carnivore Ray did it, and I'll give you a shot of where I'm at. So there it is. I have, what is in there is I'll show you, a chuck pot roast. Okay, I got it at Walmart. It was $7.47 a pound, which is a little more than I like to spend on it, but that's the price of things right now. It cost me just over $16. So that is 2.17 pounds of pot roast, and then what I have here is 1.5 pounds of bacon, which is a little more than I thought it was, but it's thick cut, real wood smoked, applewood smoked bacon. Like I said earlier, it is delicious. I had it yesterday. Hold on to your hats. There is a carb or two in here. It doesn't say. Let's see. It says 0 carbs, but when you look at the ingredients, there is sugar in there. But it's the best I could do. I had to deal with what I had, and that's what was available to me. So, like I said, it says 0 carbs, but there is sugar listed in the ingredients. So be careful when you pick stuff out. I saw it and I realized it, and I bought it anyway. But if you're buying bacon and just reading the carb count, you might want to go in and on anything, go in and look at the ingredients. So I took my kitchen shears. I cut the bacon up into small pieces. I didn't even really separate it. Maybe I'll separate it a little bit now. You know, hold your breath, folks. I'm not wearing gloves. This is my food. I'm the only one going to be eating it. Okay? So don't have a heart attack. Sorry, Karen. Yeah, that's you. I'm sorry. So just separate it up a little bit. It's probably not even necessary to do this. This is just my OCD kicking in. Get the bacon kind of spread out over the meat so the flavor kind of runs through it. And that's it. That's the prep time. It took me about, I had to cut open the meat package, drain it, and drop the meat in, and then cut up the bacon. It took about 4 minutes. So we're going to cover that. Okay. This is my little, inexpensive Walmart slow cooker. Okay. Go down here. We'll put this bad boy on high. And then you guys will have to wait for the second video because I do not have editing software and I don't know how to blend the videos. So this is going to be video 1. So we have just about 5 slices shy of 1.5 pounds because I took 5 slices out to make the other day. And then the 2.17 pounds of chuck pot roast. And I know this is going to be delicious. I didn't put any butter in here. I didn't put anything in here. That bacon has about as much fat as you could hope for. And when Carnivore Ray did it, he didn't put any butter or anything in there. And I don't have the really good butter right now that I usually like to eat. That's a little more flavorful. The butter I have is, the cheap Walmart brand butter, and I try to stay away from it unless I absolutely have to cook with it. And with this, I shouldn't have to. So that's it. It's cooking. I'll give you one last look. See? Got the bacon in there. Got a nice chuck roast. There's not a whole heck of a lot of fat on the chuck roast, which is what gave me the idea. Oh, sorry. There's a little bit of fat there, but it's not a ton. So that's what gave me the idea for the bacon. And like I said, I've been dying to do this. Carnivore Ray came home from a long day's work. He had put that on in the morning, came home after 8 or 10 hours, and had a meal that he thought was delicious. He is absolutely one of the people I follow pretty strong, and he's in phenomenal shape. So I don't mind taking some cues from his style of eating, because he is in the shape I would like to be in at some point. That's not my hardcore goal, but if it happens, I would not complain about it. And the power up is something Homestead How does, Kerry Mann, and he spoke so highly of it, and after watching his videos for years and meeting the man and doing his podcast a few months ago, I figured I would give it a shot. So that was delicious yesterday morning. My voice wasn't back yet, so I didn't make a video about it, unfortunately. But this is the video for the pot roast and bacon, and it's already cooking. So I I cook the same things pretty much every day. Chopped meat is my go-to. I tend to add eggs from time to time. A chuck steak is a treat for myself. Sometimes I do a ribeye, but to be honest with you, I know everybody's gonna hate me for this, but I prefer the taste of ribeye. The taste of the bone-in chuck to the ribeye. Ribeye tastes a little sweet to me, and that just makes me uncomfortable, seeing I fought so hard to cure diabetes. So I tend to stick with the chuck roast, chuck cut, whether it's the bone-in or the roast. That's kind of my go-to. So, all right, guys. I'm gonna let this cook till, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 hours. If it looks done before that and I'm hungry, I may do that then. I haven't eaten since, I believe, 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon. 12:30 actually. I think I ate yesterday. I had a huge bowl of, this is the size bowl I use. I had a bowl heaping with beef, eggs, and bacon yesterday. So that was at the tail end of a 31 or 32 hour fast. Because I work nights, I really wasn't that hungry, but I work nights and I didn't want to have to go another 17 to 30 hours without food. I wasn't sure I had that much time not being hungry. This isn't about starvation, this is about health. So I apologize for the way I look. It's 9:20 in the morning. I just got home from work at 8 o'clock and I haven't slept yet. So that's a thing. And I'm still fighting a little bit of this cold. So all right, guys, I'll check back in with you in a little while. See how this turns out. Hopefully I'll be able to make a video before I eat it. Before I have to leave, I'll make a video before I eat it, or a video of eating it. I may do more food videos. We'll see how this does. I just don't cook a lot of variety, so it doesn't, I'm not gonna put fake stuff out there that I'm not really eating. I know a lot of carnivore people they make all these carnivore treats and carnivore this and carnivore that, and then you find out later on in their videos that they really don't eat that stuff. They're just making it for content. I'm not really into the whole content thing for the sake of content. I'm doing this as things I find interesting and things that are real to me. So that's it. All right, guys, have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later when it's time to eat.